Okay, yes people, the video what I just put here on my YouTube page, it will definitely happen, but not that day. It will not happen on that day, people say. You know why? Because you don't live with God's time. God's time is a different time from the time we live in now. You need to go with God to understand His time. I'm telling you all the time that you're living in some kind of dreaming time. You snap out of it, people, come on. Snap out of it, fast. That's why Jesus will come as a thief in the night. Because you people don't live with God's time. You live with your own time, made by dirty people. I'm telling you again. You don't live with my Father's time, the God of Abraham. You don't live with His time. So only His time it will happen in. And not in your time. Not in your lying time on your risk. It will happen in God's time, my Father's time. And this will happen. Because I saw this already. I was standing there. You understand? So I'm very sure that this will happen. And you people only think it could happen. So maybe it will happen. No, people, be sure. Because it's real. It's no joke. It will happen. But it will happen in my Father's time. If you don't walk with my Father, you will never understand the time it will come. So it will not happen on 24. The end of this year. But it will happen in my Father's time. That's a little bit further away. God told me. He did come to me in a vision. And He gave me a good vision about the time. He told me, my son, you will know the time. You will know the time. And then I start to understand that you people live in your time, not in my Father's time. It's all about time. It's about love for God. You need to walk with God if you like to know the time. I know the time, but I won't tell you. Because it is you who need to who need to take the steps to God and find the time of God and find the love of God. It is not me who will tell you what the real time of God is. But I know the real time of God. I'm not walking in your time. When you got a birthday, it's not your birthday. You understand? You never did party on the right day on your birthday. I can tell you this, people. You are wrong. But you won't listen. God's time is God's time and not yours. Everything what belongs to God is for God, is not yours. And it sounds hard and loud, but do I speak clearly? Because start to understand that you live in a lying time with lying people around you who know what's going on and who also know what I know. They also know the real time. But I won't tell you. So wake up, people. I tried to warn you in any way, like I told you. I say it again. Wake up. Start to walk with my Father the God of Abraham, because He got the real time. And He will do it on the real time. On His time. When it is time. Like it is written down. But not in your time. So you got a little bit more time. But just a little bit. Because they took and steal the time of God. I'm telling you like it is, people. That's what I'm doing here. People will think that this will happen the 24th. People are scared for this. But they got a little bit more time. This little bit more time is to walk with God, so that you will understand when it really happened. But it will happen. That's for sure. Because I saw it. I've been waked up by God. And God let me see these disasters, these problems. And it is real. That's why I'm telling you. And you cannot walk away for it. You can only pray that it don't come to your door. So walk with God. Because God is very real. But He is also very tired of a lot of people. Understand what I say, because it is what I know. God is done with the people. He had it. He did cry his eyes out. But you did not feel it, did not see it. You don't know God. Can you not feel his pain? If you can't, then you don't know God. Because God is for a long time in pain for you. And he don't want this what will happen. He don't want this. But you people make such a mess that this must happen. It is written down, people. It can never be changed. And this will happen, for sure. Because why God will come to me and show me this kind of things? Why? And people are talking, yeah, we got a new football stadium in 2020. Lies! Bullshit! It cannot be, people! It is not true! People are thinking a lot of this forward. They think they can live here on earth longer than they think. It's not true. We are in end time. We are definitely in end time. And I'm sure, and you only think or believe that this could be true. You are not so sure, are you? Are you so sure like I'm telling you how sure I am? Because I saw it all already. That's why I'm here. I try to wake you up. Hey, and don't point your finger at me. I can do nothing about it. You know? God came to me and he gave me no other choice than to be with him. You understand? So I told you yesterday, if I was a child of 10 right now, I was here on the internet to tell you, like a child of 10 years old, in the things he did get from God. You understand? Now I'm 52 almost. And I'm telling you, I was 48 when God did come to me. My third year starts. You understand? I got not much time left, people. And I know it. Because it's the feeling. It's telling me in my body, in my bones, in my blood, in my brains, in my heart, in my soul, that I will go back to God, where I belong. I do not belong to you. Wake up, eh? Disaster is coming, and it will come hard and loudly, with thunder and lightning, storm, hail, snow, wind, whatever. Smoke, fire, rain. Oh, a lot of water will fall. Can you swim? Swim in my father's water. Because definitely you are this fish you see dying now. Because God see you like fish. God told me, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. So God tell me, I'm a fish in Him. So, and I'm human. And I'm a fish in God. That's what God told me. So you are the fish in the land. And the fish you see dying with the blood around it and all this kind of things. And the poisonous. These are you. This is a message that you will die. That's what it means. But I tell you many times, but hey, she don't believe me. Yeah, what can I do? But I told you, don't point your finger at me. Because I did warn you straight ahead many times. I think maybe 300 times. Because I have 300 videos with the sound of storm in my voice and fire. Start to listen to it before it's too late. I'm talking to the whole wide world, not to a few. And I definitely know what I'm doing, what I'm telling, what I need to tell, what I can't tell. So I won't tell you when this time will start. Because Jesus needs to come as a thief in the night. Do you understand? If I tell you now what the time of God is, then people will wake up and Jesus cannot come as a thief in the night. That's why Jesus told you all, I will come as a thief in the night. Because you live in the wrong time. That's why Jesus can come in like a thief in the night. That he will say, so here I am. And you did not see me come. How can it be? He will say, because you are not with the time of my Father. You don't love my Father. Because then you know the time. I cleared the way for Jesus, people. Jesus will come back. And he will be the ruler here in this world. And he will be the king. Because when he was born he was a king. When he did go, when he did die, he always will be a king. So he will come back as a king. People say the Prince of Peace. I become mad if I hear this. How can Jesus be a Prince of Peace when he is a king? You tell me, hoor. Start to understand that a boy is here really comes from God, really touched by God. I am your unknown prophet. And I warn you for the things to come, and it will come. But it will come in God's time, and not in yours. So look at your watch. Your lying watch. And you will never see what will come and on what day, what time. Because you live in a lie. And when this happens, you are on the floor, and the rich go under it. Understand me very well, This will happen. They are not so scared. But God also will find these people. It's no problem for God. You cannot hide for God. Forget it. But a lot of rich people think that they can hide for God. They know this will come, but the dirty people know, and you don't. They know exactly the time, and you don't. That's why they prepare everything under you, people, under you. You are the people who will die. Wake up, Because I tell you like it is. And you know who will hit the most hard? It's America. Because I was standing in America when this started to happen. I was standing in America, in the middle of America. So now you know the place also. But it got to do with the whole earth. But it will start with America. America will be shaken. Many times. I saw it with my own eyes. America will be shaken many times. Because hell is in America, and if you don't see it, you must be blind. Throw away your time on your wrist and look at my Father's time. Look in the air, look at the stars, look at the sun, and look at the moon. And then start to understand what dirty people did change in my Father's time. That's why Jesus can come as a thief in the night. But the people who really walk with God and really love God and really stand for God, they will know. But these are not many people. These are a few. I try to wake you up, people. And I do it on God's way. You know, I don't live in your time. I live in my Father's time. I don't know your time. I don't know what day it is today. You understand? I don't know. Your day is Friday. My day is not Friday. I'm sorry, people. My day is far away from Friday. That's why you won't see it come. You are living in a lying timetable, not God's timetable. People, dirty people, you did make a dirty mess. You did steal from my Father everything what he did give. You steal the time of God. You steal the day of God. You steal the palaces of God. You steal the people of God. What more can I say? It's true, eh? These dirty, rich, low people out of the pit, they did steal everything they could steal from God, from my Father, the God of Abraham. I'm telling you, people. You go to the church on Sunday, you are marked. I'm sorry, you are marked. Keep not my Father's day holy. You like to know the mark of the beast? Go to the church on Sunday. Let you be baptized by by people who say that they got the authority to do it from God. They lie. It is the people of God. I mean, they are not here on earth. They got the authority to baptize you. With fire. And not with water, but with fire. God gave no one the authority to baptize people on Sunday. No. That's a lie. You even don't know my Father's holy day. Keep my day holy, they say, and you don't do it. Because you live in a lying time. You don't know any better, or it is Sunday. You need to go to the church and all these kind of things, you know. God never told you go into a building and start to pray for me. Because he did not tell me. You know, I pray in the open air, and I'm not praying. I am with my eyes wide open and my arms wide open, and I talk to my Father, the God of Abraham. And I don't close myself for God. God is living, you know, and he can come into you. And he can give you knowledge, wisdom, and it will make you powerful, because you will know what almost no one knows. That's the power. That's why my name is Power and. That's why my name is Freek. Freek. Go look on the internet and start to understand what's behind my name. What is behind my name? What does the name Freek mean, you think? Go look. My name is Heavenly. You need to wake up, people. We are in time. And if you do not know this, then you will know it when it is time. And I told you years before that that time will come. So the warnings are on the internet. And there are a lot of people who talk about this. And these people are blessed by God. Because it is very real. They only don't know the real time. But they are blessed by God already. Because they wake up people. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I got some people here on this internet who will wake you up. To be honest, all these people I took, they got something to say, you understand? Something what's very real. And definitely will happen. But there are also some people I use. Because I saw Paul Burgley go down on his knees for evil. I saw Anita die in a gunfight. Because she loved the sword more than my Lord. So she will die by the sword. I'm telling you what I saw, eh? And I'm not blind. And I'm not deaf. And I know where I walk. But do you know where you walk? Do you know where you walk? Do you know the nick of time? Do you love my Father? Then walk in His time. Start to look in the air. The time is there. But instead of this, you look at your watch. That's not my Father's time. A king did die. Well, it's not my king. People say he's a good man. If he was a good man, then he was poor. You understand what I mean? Because if I was a king now, I give everything to the people who really need it. I don't sit on my oil and on my money. No, I give it away. Because that is definitely what God will tell me if I was a king right now. I better be a poor king than a rich bitch. You can be more rich in knowledge than in money. Do you understand? That's why Jesus did say to his disciples, throw away that money. You don't need it. Give it to the poor. Because you are rich in God, he meant. God can give you whatever you want. And it's got nothing to do with money. But still you are satisfied. You understand? You are happy. You can be more happy with the knowledge and the love of God than the money of the people. And I don't know what God will do with this king, what just did die. Because first he will go to God. And God will send him away. God will tell him, you are a rich bitch. But when a poor man stands for God's door, the door is already open. And there where the door is open, everything is free. You can drink, you can eat. You don't have to pay nothing. It's free. But the rich will stand for my Father's door, and the door won't go open. He will say, I don't know you. Go away.